Hey guys, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, little bit of a somber day today. Today is our final day with Aloy for some time, I would imagine. There is another game that is currently, well actually there's two more games that are currently out. One is a VR game called Call of the Mountain, which I don't have VR, I have no interest in VR. I do not want to be flailing about my room, I'll knock something over. So I'm not going to do Call of the Mountain. Someday I might watch it on YouTube and see what the story is, but I don't really have any interest. The other one is the Lego game, which I will someday get to as part of my Lego series, perhaps. But until the third game comes out, this is going to be it for us for Aloy. We've been with Aloy for 5 years now, if you guys can believe that. It took me 2 years to do the first game. We went straight into the second game, and it's taken me 3 years to do this one, which is amazing to me. Can you imagine 5 years with this protagonist? And we're saying goodbye to her today for a while. Okay, so, yeah, basically this is a wrap-up episode. One of the things that unlocked when we finished off the final mission, the Laundra mission, was the arena challenges. The arena challenges, unlike the other challenges, there is no fixed challenge, which means all 4 of them, you can bring whatever weapons you want into the arena. I used the same strategy on all 4. I basically took in my best weapons. Essentially, no argument, the what do you call them, the spears? What the hell are those called? Not spears, but these things. Spike throwers, yes. Last argument, I took this in, basically took in some stamina potions and just used the stamina effect on them and basically launched missiles at the things. I used that all 4. I really thought this was going to be very, very difficult. It actually turned out not to be too bad, just because, you know, I have all my best stuff and it's all pretty well. Last argument is fully upgraded. So yeah. Altogether, guys, even with me like messing around with my equipment, saving the game, you know, going in and out, it took me less than half an hour to do all 4. I think I had 2 failures during the entire time. One of them I died, and I think the other one I ran out of time or something. I can't remember. So yeah, it actually turned out to be pretty easy. I mean, nothing can really stand up against, you know, when you're throwing missiles at it. So anyway, I'm going to cut that in now so you guys can see how it all went down, and you can check it out. So yeah, here are the 4 final arena challenges of the game that unlock with the DLC. So here you go.
Our soldiers won't forget that fight easily.
So, I've been thinking. I'm going to petition to join the...
Show us what you got, champion. Our machines aren't going anywhere if you change your mind.
I feel like I need to do more.
Okay, final challenges of the game. Yeah, like I said, it took me less than half an hour to do that. I did it in, 30 minutes. I was really just, I really thought it might take more than a week for me to get that done, but it was no problem at all. So yeah, that's what happens when you can take in really super advanced weaponry. I'm going to talk to this guy. We have 2 more face paints that we've never seen. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. It's, hang on, I gotta look at my list. I think it's Spectre Mandible and Spectre Stripe. Let's bring up the right game. Yeah, no, Spectre Stripe. No, Spectre Mandible. Okay, that's one of them. So this is this one. We'll go ahead and buy that. I'm not gonna leave these on. Since this is our last time with Aloy, I don't want her in some weird funky face paint, but so there's Mandible, and then let's talk to the other guy, or talk to this guy, and Spectre Vision is the other one.
Fine painting, if I say so myself.
That one's actually not too bad, but yeah. Very cool. Very cool. All right, that's it. That's all the face paints in the game. We're gonna drop out. We'll put her in something Nora-ish. She's a Seeker, so let's go ahead and put her in Seeker.
Wear it with pride.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine for her last thing. All right. So we're done there. We've got all the face paints done. Let me just check and make sure we've gotten everything. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. We did the arena. Yeah. All right. Let's head back for the base. The last thing we have to do is the Epilogue mission, which is over at the base. Let's see. The campfire is where? Am I going wrong? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's go see what everyone has to say. Fast travel. Back to the base. Wee. Donk. Yes, please. Okay, guys. I would imagine this is going to be a pretty short episode. I don't know how long that. Of course, I guess if the arena's there, probably take 20 minutes. Of course, I don't know how long all this talking is going to last. Sometimes they can be pretty long-winded, but we'll see. And we are saying goodbye to the gang for a while, so this might take a little bit. Meet with Sylens in your room at the base. The base. Is everybody here? That's a good question, actually. Where's everyone? We, like... I see... Beta.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Hey, Beta. How you doing?
You did it! You actually defeated a reactivated Horus! Are you hurt? Anything broken?
I'm fine, Beta.
I hope you never have to face another one.
Yeah, me too.
So, the last Zenith is dead. Of the ones that came back on the Odyssey, anyway. That just leaves Nemesis. We'll find a way to beat it, Aloy. I know it.
Yeah.
Stay safe out there, okay?
Didn't have a lot to say. Alright, let's go see if Gaia has anything to say. We'll go talk to Sylens in a minute. Hey, Gaia. How you doing?
Welcome back, Aloy.
So we're good, right?
Beta was quite concerned for you during your fight with Londra and his Horus. But I was confident you would prevail.
Okay.
I have been assisting Sylens in decrypting the data you acquired from Londra's implant. He appears to welcome my support, though I hope he one day views me more as an ally and less as an assistant.
He's making progress. Very, very slowly.
I wish you well.
Thanks. Okay, well. Sure. Alright, let's go speak with Sylens. Gosh, I wonder how they're going to handle Lance Reddick's passing in the next game. You're going to recast his voice actor? It's going to be weird.
You're back. And after mingling with the Quen, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quen. If you drop down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed. A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Londra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course, locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well,
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. It's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
my reasons are mine alone.
And that's why you'll always be alone.
Aloy, Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
Oh, Sylens. We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
Dagger in my boot. Okay, let's take a look. Data points. Let's see. Yep, that's gonna be that last data point that we didn't have. Yep. There it is. Dagger in my boot. Burning Shore quests, text log, data corruption minimal, Walter Londra, personal log, the Odyssey. January 16th, 3012. The last 72 hours were catastrophic to say the least, even more dramatic than my final days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on the back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiment are the only thing that kept me alive. If I hadn't gotten an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, I undoubtedly would have perished shortly after the containment breach. How I can only conjecture. Many were lost when the entity vented the airlocks. Others were strangled by hacked specters. Devin Miller choked on his own vomit, suffocated by his personal shield. As disturbing as all that is, it's the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind. I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector. But just as I realized other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with the transmission. First it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus, then a hideous cacophony. Oh, big words today. Walter, I am you, over and over again. I knew it was going to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow, that which remembers every thought we've ever had? For now, we run. We'll have to retrofit the ship as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. I agree with Tilda, we must head for Earth, as it's the only place we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chances over the long haul. I'll be damned if I'll spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Gerard Bieri, Eric Visser, and Verbena Sutter. Sooner rather than later, I'll have to find a way to cut ties with this detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing its voice in my head, and when I do, a singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not with the tools we have now. It knows them too well. But maybe the answer lies in the unknown, back in the ruins of Earth. The 2050s and 2060s were a golden age for defense conglomerates. Surely buried among all those testing grounds and R&D labs, there must be a weapon or prototype that will throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into, off the top of my head, some places to start. FAS, I doubt even a fleet of Horus units could halt this foe. But if I know Ted, right before he blundered into ending the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Metallurgic. My erstwhile competitors poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear they couldn't beat me in materials acquisition. Recorp. Cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders and petty autocrats, but once upon a time they had a blue-chip research division. Certainty. If I recall, they employed quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. Gideon, an obnoxious family to be sure, but they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before FAS ate their lunch. Faint hopes, all of them, but hopes nonetheless. No question, our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity of this self-created nemesis. But if flight fails, I'm not going down without a fight, so one way or another, I'll need a dagger in my boot, and our old home is the best place to find one. There you go.
Sylens is right. Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
Yeah. No, nothing in here? Okay. Alright guys, well let's take a look. I do believe that that's 100%. There you go. By the way, I didn't show this, but after we did, so we finished at 87%, I think it was. In the last episode, is that right? Yes, that would be right. Yes, 87%. After we did the arena, we were up to 95%. So each of the arena missions was 2% each, so total of 8%. That jumped us up to 95. And just finishing that mission just now bumped us to 100%. So there you go. We are done. We've got all the data points. I mean, you guys can take a look. If you don't believe me, there you go. Every data point in the game. How sweet is that? And then all the collectibles, of course. All good. There you go. Statistics. You guys can take a look. 178 hours. Nice. Oh, awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's it. The only thing we didn't do is we didn't upgrade everything in the game. Not really possible. I also didn't do every single override. This guy's over here. I mean, we can see if there's any overrides that we can do right now. I mean, we could. There's still 2 that I don't have the things for, but sure, why not? There you go. So we're just missing 2. The Fireclaw and the Shell Snapper. And I'm not going to go do this. Because I don't really care. Doesn't mean anything now because we're done with the game. Alright guys, well, that's it. We're done with Aloy. I'm delaying because I'm going to be sad to see her go. I spent a lot of time with this one. And it's... yeah, end of an era. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I'll let it go. We are done here, so we will stop here, and I'll see you guys in the next game. So I'll see you in that one. Thanks a lot.